Here you go.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for joining us for the second show of the so far unnamed Vape show. Once again, joined by Zan the Man and Mr. Mike Specs. Afternoon, guys. How you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Still struggling with this weather, actually.
Tell me about that one.
Fuck, it's something doing like a horse drawers.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I've been suffering myself this week.
Yeah, it has been kind of hot.
The thing, as I was saying earlier on, this bedroom window, well, I've had to shut the curtains here because the window faces west. Obviously, when the sun moves round, the sun beats directly in this window. So it's like sitting inside a fucking sweat box.
Yeah.
Or a sumo wrestler's jockstrap, one of the two, because it's warm and wet. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's just lovely. Cheers, Stevie.
Yeah.
Might as well fucking start the way I mean to go on. Bring everything down into the gutter. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. Just for another hour of just general chit-chat and chewing the shit. And we'll see how things go for the next hour.
Good evening, everyone.
So will we start with the usual bollocks? What we all vaping on crap? Just to let you all know, Zan hates this bit. That's why he's just read. Come back, Zan, come back.
Arsehole.
It just seems to be one of these things that seems to be expected, I think, doesn't it? Well, there's Liz, but don't do what you're vaping on. I fucking hate it, right? Fine. That kind of suits us, to be perfectly honest.
Yep.
Going through the buffet because you end up fucking, you're what, 10, 15 minutes into an hour long show and it's gone and you've just spoke absolute balls. Because everybody knows that you're 9 times out of 10 you're vaping on the same thing every week, aren't you?
I don't give a shit what people are fucking vaping on or want to fucking show off and stuff down people's fucking throats, think they're fucking better than you. I'm vaping a fucking modern attack. They all vape the fucking same, guys. No matter how much fucking money you paid for them.
Yep.
Done. Yeah, no, fuck that. Carry on. It's just it can end up too long, as you say.
Yep.
I'll say hello to a few. See who's in chat. Say hi. Manic Stereo, how you doing? JP Vape Reviews, Daily Bops, Best Burns, Jules Mama Vapes, hiya, Night Clover, the gorgeous Liz, and Emily, how you doing? Who else? We've got Ian Morgan, Bill Richards, TVP, how we doing? The lovely Gillian, and I think that's all we've got in with us at the moment. Hopefully some more people will jump in later on. Oh, Timmy, how are we doing? Thanks for joining us this lazy Sunday afternoon.
Very lazy Sunday.
Listen, I've just had a thought.
Oh, did it hurt?
It fucking did. It really did. Fucking hell, I can actually feel it pounding.
Yeah.
Why don't we let chat decide the name of the show?
That could be dangerous, but yeah, go for it.
That could be fucking dangerous.
It could be a fucking laugh though, couldn't it?
Yeah.
I want to call the show. I can't remember what I want to call the show because it's just fucking brain. Two men and a cunt, but I don't think YouTube's going to allow the cunt part.
Who's the cunt?
Mike.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I resemble that comment.
It's normally fucking me.
Yeah, I'll definitely resemble that comment.
Well, as you know, folks, the way Facebook and Instagram being absolute arseholes that we can't have vape in the name of the groups and things like that. So yep. I know we can get away with it on YouTube, which really doesn't make any difference at the moment, but whether YouTube maybe going to clamp down on it in the future, who knows?
There you go. If you've got any ideas for a title for the show, put it in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the group name will remain the same at the moment because you can only change the name once every 28 days.
Actually, I just changed it. It's no longer got vape in it.
Did you?
Aye.
They wouldn't fucking let me do it. So because it's come up 28 days.
Well, let me do it. I changed it last night. I put the 18 plus on it, and then 5 minutes ago I took the vape part out of it.
Maybe because you created it though, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why admins and that moderators maybe can't do it. Hey, oh, there we go. We're now the unnamed show, the so far unnamed show. But we'll.
The reason probably why it stayed that way is we can't come up with anything that's not obscene.
Yeah.
Or anything that really doesn't have vape in it. Or anything that doesn't sound too religious, especially for a Sunday.
Mm.
Yeah. Quite a few good names come out though.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm fucking dead to think what Bill's put. The FFBIAVS. The fuck is fuck Facebook. Right, I got the FFB with it. Right, vape show by the end, but three Voopers and a girthy mod. Hell. Oh, Jesus.
The fuck Facebook, it's a vape show.
Yeah. Gail, three cunts and a load of bollocks. Interesting. Gillian Ohm Run. Jules the Homestead. Yeah, some good ideas coming in there, guys. Thanks very much.
I quite like the Ohm Run one.
Yeah.
But isn't there, there's a few shows with Ohm in it already, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've got a Soul Ohm show.
Yep.
The Ohm, whatever that's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Home Service Live.
Mm.
Tales from the Ohm.
Aye.
Ian Morgan lasted the summer vapes. Well, the Home Run. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
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 That sounds alright.
Well, there we go. Job done. Gillian, thanks very much. Saved us a bit of heartache. That's it. So we'll change the names yet again on YouTube and Facebook and things like that. Just to keep us all up above board. And hopefully we won't get fucking shut down. So yeah, fantastic. So what do you think of these other platforms that seem to be springing up at the moment because of all the Facebook carry on?
Well, I've not had a look at the Wee Me thing yet.
Oh, Wee Me, I keep calling it one to Wee Wee or She Wee or some fucking thing like that. I just can't. What's it called? Me Wee?
Me Wee, yeah.
I think She Wee sounds better.
Never heard of it.
Well, She Wee's actually a tool.
Yeah, I know. But it could be pish though.
Hey, Village.
But what's the other one? Ohm something.
Yeah, but that's apparently run by a certain.
Yeah.
Rick.
Now, there's Mannix put Me Wee is a pain in the ass. I've not even had a look into it, to be honest. So, I mean, I know Kenny Gillespie from Shearsha Mods. He tagged me in a post yesterday to come and join his group on Me Wee.
Me Wee? I've never heard of it. What is it?
It's just another platform similar to Facebook, but without adverts and all that crap.
Oh, me. How'd you fucking...
Me Wee. Fuck it.
MEWE.
Oh, Me Wee. Right, okay, I'm going to Google that then now.
Apparently it's like Facebook on steroids. Apparently without the draconian fucking laws behind it.
Do a lot of people use it?
Zan, I don't know because I only heard about it the other day. It's when Kenny tagged me in it. It's the first I've heard of it, to be honest.
I mean, the amount of notifications I was getting yesterday with people joining MeWe and all that, there must be quite a few on there now.
Do they have a phone app like the phone messenger type thing and all that sort of jazz? That
I
No
don't know. People in chat will probably tell us a little bit more about it because obviously it's something I've not looked into. Maybe
come on, people, let us know who's on it and do they have fucking apps for your phone and stuff? I'm joining it right now.
grumpy old Vape. No, I do not listen to Billy Joel. I don't want mods near enough blowing up in my hand.
Zan,
Yo,
he's no changed the name.
who?
Who do you think?
Yeah, I know, but
I
someone
did change it. I changed it to that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
What Mike sometimes reviews Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
Yes.
It was me that changed it before a certain person fucking.
I know. I saw.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you.
Well, E. Morgan's put his bollocks to find vape groups without a link. Well, that's maybe something that may come in the future, though, if it's only just getting off the ground. But as I say, I haven't heard anything about it. It's a new one on me. But then again, it is giving us another platform for vapors, reviewers, guys like us that do a show every couple of weeks. It gives us another platform that we can actually access.
Yeah.
But it's something I suppose we'll need to look into just to see, is it going to be beneficial for us? The way things are going with Facebook, obviously we're going to need an alternative. Or is it going to be fucking, is the way Facebook is going, is it going to be, everything's going to have to be covert, everything's going to be in secret code that you can't mention the word vape or anything like that. So what do you do? It's getting to the fucking ridiculous stage, isn't it?
Oh, they do. They have a MeWe app for your phone.
Right.
Install.
Hi Saint, how you doing?
What's up, Sainty?
Hey, Senti.
We're just to join us there, Saint. We're just talking about the fuck me.
MeWe.
We, not she, we, me, we. Hold on. I'm getting out of the room and coming back in again. Sorry, guys. I've now just got this fucking shiwi in my head, and it's not going to leave. Yeah, just we're discussing the basically the carry on what's been on with Facebook regarding vaping and things like that. We can't mention it on Facebook and stuff, and it seems to be quite a lot of people are moving over to
MeWe.
That's it, MeWe. Sorry, folks. It's just the way my mind works. I do apologise. Yeah, so that's what we're just kind of trying to figure out. Is it going to be beneficial for the likes of ourselves, other reviewers? Thanks, Mike. You can't see this, guys, but Mike's just put it in our chat here. He's just put me wee. It sounds like a fucking broken down police bar. me wee. Fucking hell. Sorry, guys. Guys, have a question. Night Clover, guys, have a question. I have problems working out Aromomizer Light RTA. Any suggestions? What kind of problems are you having with it? I don't have a Aromomizer Light, to be perfectly honest. I do have the original Aromomizer Plus. I know at times they can be a bit of a pain in the arse to get the wicking right on these. It's practice, to be perfectly honest. Would you agree, guys? It's
Yeah, it's just practice.
for wicking on anything. It's just practice.
I don't know how long have you been vaping? How long? Anyone know how long he's been vaping?
Night Clover, how long have you been vaping, mate?
don't have one of
Mark is
those
saying
RTAs.
very little wick in the light.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Well, these Mark and guys like him, they're the people to ask. It's
Don't ask me. I have absolutely no idea about
if they've
vaping.
done it. Yeah, Night Clover, just go and watch some YouTube videos like say Mark, Vic, Chris, Dean, they kind of guys. If they've done it, just take hints from them. But as we've said, and some other people have put, it's trial and error. And you will get it right eventually.
Yeah, I must admit, I still haven't got it right for the Glas V1 RTA. I just cannot get that fucker to wick right.
That's one I don't have, actually. I mean, I just dug these back out the mothballs a few weeks ago, and I'm really enjoying these again. I've actually got 2 of them on the go, so...
Some RTAs take a lot of practice.
Yeah,
some,
I don't know
some
what
are
it is,
really
because
easy.
I don't get a dry hit off it. I just get a dry vape off it. If that makes sense. So it's like no matter what I vape on it, I end up with a dry mouth. I just haven't got a bloody clue what I'm doing wrong at the moment.
No, I must admit, I've never had that, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, there's times when you do, I mean, even March, but I just, if it's dry hit and rip the wick out, try again, a little bit less wick in it to allow it the capillary action to work, to draw the juice up. Don't overstuff the wick holes, things like that. Because obviously your cotton is going dry too much.
Yeah, as I say, it's not actually a dry hit I'm getting. But it doesn't feel like I'm sucking on Satan's arsehole or something, you know? But it just leaves my mouth dry all the time.
Could it be down to the cotton? I don't know. I really don't know. I've never.
I use the same cotton and everything. I use that white stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, I've got that in there. I've got it in the Zeus X. I've got it in there. And that Glas V1 is the only one that I'll get a dry vape from.
Yeah. Strange.
I mean, it wicks fine. I'm getting plenty of bubbles going through. I just wonder if it's anything to do with the fact that it's a glass chimney on it.
I don't know, because it's something I can't comment on, because I don't have the Glas the V1, V2.
V1.
V1, well, this Mark saying the Glas was overrated.
Well, I only ever use the Kelpie and the FP. I don't use anything else. And I don't plan on to buying any others either.
I mean, I've got the Aromizer Plus on the shelf. I used to use that a lot. But never had any hassles with that with wicking.
Yeah, Grumpy Vapor, that's what I've got, the Aromizer Plus. I've got 2 of them on the go at the moment, and I've never done it. Don't get me wrong, once I got the wicking right on it and didn't overstuff the juice wells, then it was absolutely fine. I did get dry hits the first couple of times I did it, but I now know through experience of coiling and wicking it over the last year or so that I now know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But yes, it is all down to experience, I suppose, at the end of the day. But yeah, that one of yours is a bit of a weird one. You know something, tell you what though, see on that, this thing, the IP, I've been getting what you call, would it be classed as a dry hit? I know Gail's having problems with her, she was getting dry hits on hers. I don't know if mine's is so much a dry hit or I'm getting the same thing that you're getting. It's a dry vape rather than a dry hit.
I mean, I've not used that thing you've just showed.
I don't know, but that's on the mouth to, that's only on the mouth to lung coils. I'm going to take this out and put a direct to lung. Gail never had it. It's Gail's never had a dry hit. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah. I believe you 1,000 wouldn't as your fucking half a lungs out lying on the floor, coughing your guts up.
I don't know how she manages to get a fucking dry hit on an auto squonker. I really don't.
Zan, it does it. Honest to God, it fucking does it.
I've had a shot of it a wee bit. It's actually a pretty cool little bit of fucking kit, but I don't think I would use it every day.
The mouth to lung coils I don't think are the greatest, to be honest with you. Because it certainly isn't a mouth to lung draw, that's for sure.
It's pretty cool looking though.
Yeah, I mean it's a great bit of kit, but I'm going to take the mouth to lung off it, to be honest with you, and I'll stick the direct to lung coil on.
Yeah, so that's one saying that ruins it for me is mouth to lung. I just cannot vape mouth to lung at all.
Right, that's the mouth to lung coil that's on that, right? I mean, the wicking holes are the exact same size, look.
Yeah.
Even on the direct to lung coil, and you can direct to lung this. But what I find with mine is it bloody overswonks. I've set it to. They recommend there's a setting for it. It must be for how long the motor actually runs to supply juice to.
Hey Des, how you doing, brother? Welcome in.
But even mine's set to roughly about 25 to 30, whatever it is, whether it's pulses, whatever. Mine seems to fucking just drown the bloody coil completely, and it's actually pissed out the bloody air holes. So I've turned it right down to the minimum, and so far, touch wood, it's not done it. But as a device itself, I love it. I think it's a great little piece of kit.
It's pretty cool.
And it doesn't sound like a dentist drill, no?
No, I mean, like, hold on, let's switch the fucking thing on for.
Is it like salts? Is that why I feel fucking dizzy? Is it?
Right.
Okay. Let's have another.
You can, if you feel, don't get, it is classed as an auto squonker, so when it starts to feel the cotton go dry, it will automatically
You might
squonk.
actually lose that.
Right, but if you feel you're getting start to get a bit of a dry hit from it and it doesn't squonk, hold on.
Makes that noise, does it?
Yeah.
That's my phone.
Listen, I don't know if you can hear this.
No. Can't hear anything.
You can't hear that.
I can hear it.
It's just a little motor. It's just a little. It's more or less. It's like a little buzz, a little whir coming off it. That's it. It's certainly not loud. I think the new SX Mini Squonker, that's fucking loud. That is bloody loud. But I really can't fault it apart from mine's over squonks a little bit, and every now and again you're getting that kind of dry vape from it. And Gail's had a dry hit from hers, obviously, but you know what? I apart from that, it's a great little piss.
I think the dry hit she had was with the mouth to lung ones, but she's since changed it up to the other ones, and I don't think she's got a dry hit from them, have you?
I have, but not in many.
You have, but not many.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that's what I will eventually take that off and stick the lower ohm coil on it and see how it goes with that. Sorry?
Just do it.
All right, Jimmy.
It's much better.
Caleb's revenge. My mech tubes are better than any skunk. Well, I tend to agree to that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I think the three of us on here are mech advocates, to be perfectly honest.
Although I haven't used one for quite a while. I'm just being lazy and using RTS.
And I still can't get enough of mechs.
I love my mechs, I must admit, but more so at home.
Yeah.
Due to the job that I've got with the dusty environment, I was saying that dusty environment, fuck, we've not done any work for fucking 3 weeks, so I'm just a little bit wary with the amount of dust and shit that I can get in, sitting in a mech, because obviously it's something you really can't throw in your pocket, just in case
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, without actually saying it, with these other things that's been going on recently with mechs and things exploding in people's pockets due to fucking user error.
Yeah.
I'd rather just take a little. I got this the other day, the Hugo Vapor Raider.
Yeah.
Cheap and cheerful little mod, and it's a great little thing. That's now become my daily beater, to be honest. It's lightweight, it's pretty durable. Actually feels quite nice in the hand. 200 watt box mod, 180 watt, and it cost me 20 quid.
That's not bad.
Can you?
So
Very similar to the
It's similar to the Tesla Y.
The Tesla Y, yeah. When I was reviewing, I got that into reviewing. It was actually pretty cool little mod. It was pretty light. But I gave mine away. I gave mine to Castle.
Yeah, I mean it's quite similar to the Storm as well. To be honest, but
Oh, that's the Puma, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Vapor Storm Puma, but it's a little bit taller, but smaller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean on the base, on the footprint of it. But for 20 quid, guys, I mean it's
a steal of that, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Caleb's Revenge, you will not be disappointed with that mod. Kennedy is a bloody brilliant mod.
Yeah, I mean, I know Bunny. That's Jules loves the Vapor Storm Puma. That's what she uses in her reviews. I know Bunny loves them.
Yep.
And I don't know they seem they're nice feeling little mods. These with it, whatever material it is they cover them with, it is quite a nice. It's a tactile mod.
Yeah, it's that rubberized coating, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've rubber.
I mean, how many Pumas has Jules got now?
Too fucking many.
Yeah, she's got quite a few, hasn't she?
4 or 5. Well, she did. Well, I must admit, she tried to claim this fucking thing as well. So, but she's on to plums. She's got 5, I think.
5 Pumas.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, for the likes of Jules, doing, especially when she's doing the juice reviews, if she's doing a full range at the one time, if she's got the 5 of these set out with the washed nanos sitting on top, they're already coiled with the juice in them or whatever. So it's not as if she's having to do jump cuts all the time. She just keeps going and that's it, it's done.
Yeah.
And because they're cheap to buy, and even the washed nanos are pretty cheap, it's not an expensive item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pod.
Sorry?
Saying a lot of Pod.
Oh, Pod.
Right.
They're not an expensive piece of kit. And for the length of for to do that, if she's doing 5 juices, the length of time it actually takes her to put that review out is shorter than actually doing it just stopping, coil and rewick and burning the coil off, blah blah blah. She'd need to do that 4 or 5 times. So whereas she's got them all sitting there.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense, to be honest. So, but I mean, that is great for the price, guys. I can't fault that. I really can't. And the screen, it's quite a big, a big screen that's on it. So for the likes of people like myself that need glasses, it's pretty clear. Yeah, I like it. I'll just admit I like it.
There's my Vindicator, Caleb, and literally the only reason I don't use it still is because I got sick and tired of cleaning the damn thing.
I've got a lookalike up there. I'm not the RDA on it for that simple fact because it's been absolute bastard to polish all the time.
Yep. It's a brilliant mod. It's just I couldn't be bothered to clear coat it, and the copper tarnishes within a day.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't cleaned my Claymore in about fucking 9 months.
Jesus, that must be nearly black by now.
Actually, it doesn't, because it tends to put the when you're using it with the oils out your hand though, but you still will see, because the oils will tend to wash off or wear away with the natural oils in your hand, so you will end up with clean spots here, there, and everywhere.
Yep.
I'm going to patina the shit out of mine, to be honest.
Seriously need to give this a clean.
I don't even know where the hell mine's is.
Oh, you've gone for the stone? You've gone for the steel one, have you? Nice. Bit less cleaning for you then.
I prefer, when I get mechs, I prefer like black ones and stuff like that. So I don't need to fucking clean them apart from the
Like that.
the insides and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know what's bugging me now? I don't even know where my Claymore is. Oh well, we'll find it later. I mean, you think...
You're right, Andy.
Oh shit, I'm just fucking juice all over the body, please.
The only V-God one I've got, Caleb, is the
that is starting to go black. It doesn't show you much on camera, but actually looking at it, it is black.
yeah,
The Ceres Vape Viking, the copper one.
yeah.
But I haven't used that in months, and it's starting to patina just by sitting up on the shelf.
Yeah.
Man, I need to take this RDA off it. Actually, there must be juice on it. It's all over the fucking place. Mo prefers black tubes. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
As long as they're covered in wool. Oh, there's another wee tube that I'm actually quite enjoying. Is that one?
Yeah.
The Atlas.
See,
Yep.
I like black ones.
That's nice, and you can get the stacked extension tube for it now as well.
Yep.
Some of the resin looking ones look absolutely gorgeous, to be honest.
Yeah, they're only slaves. You can buy them separate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee it won't be long before Moo Mod starts doing resin sleeves for him as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he does shitloads for the V-God Pro Mech 2. I think he tends to do the sleeves with matching drip tips as well.
No, that's when I do
Evening
like
Empire.
Hello, Chris.
Evening, Chris. Or afternoon, Chris. But yeah, no, I really do. I like this little mech. It's great. And it's not one that's going to break the bank.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, what is it? A perfectly good mech for under 50 quid.
Yeah, I think they sell someplace they're selling for the £30 now. Just under 40 quid somehow. At the end of the day, why? Unless you're a collector or you're an avid fan of obviously the higher end stuff, if you're only a normal day-to-day hobbyist like myself, that for 30-40 quid does the exact same job as something at £200-300. I mean, we've already spoke at this in the past, but it's shiny-itis takes over, I suppose, doesn't it? You get that, oh, look, there's another one out in the market, I need to get that one, Mike.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I do know. I haven't been too bad this year.
Fucking year's not, we're only halfway through it though.
I've been like that in the past with the Purge ones when we went to Expo and stuff. I got the Enforcer last year. The year before that, I think
that was last May.
Last May, and then the year before I got the Twisted.
Yeah.
I've came out the whole shiny-itis part of it. So.
Yeah, because me and you got the Enforcer on the same day, didn't we?
I got mine within fucking seconds of being allowed in through the fucking door.
Yeah, it was gangway, here comes Zan. There was bodies.
It's dangerous then putting Purge stand right by the bloody entrance.
Yeah, I just decided, fuck it, I'm not fanning about this year, I'll go straight for it. Because the year before, I tormented myself all weekend on getting the Twisted and whether to pay the 200 or 300 quid to get it, and I eventually got it, and I thought, last year, I just decided, nah, fuck it, I'm not playing about, I'm just going to go in and get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's, like I said last time, there's still a couple of Purges out there that I want. And I've no doubt I'll end up getting them.
Yeah, and then giving them away 6 months later.
More than likely, Naomi.
I quite fancy getting one of the grip ones.
The grip mod. Good mod. Good mod.
I quite fancy having one of them. But I've not used mods NMX for a wee while now. I've just been using my Aegis Legend and my FP up to about 3 weeks ago, and before I got the double barrel version 2.1. I'm quite interested in the version of 3 and whether to upgrade to that at some point. Yeah. But not with silly colours on it. It would have to be a black one.
Some of those colours look fucking horrendous.
No. There's one or two that don't look too bad, but the rest of them just look horrendous.
Pud, the polish I use for mechs is Cape Cod.
That's what I use.
Not that you're going to see that in this light. That's what I use. It's proper jeweller's polishing cloths. That tin on eBay comes with 12 polishing cloths in it, and it's 16 quid.
I use Autosol metal polish for them.
And get yourself a polishing jig as well.
I will not use a jig. I've never used one and I never will.
I
No?
use them.
Why?
I've heard too many stories. Jigs fucking the threads on the mods.
I've never had a problem with it.
Oh, neither have I, to be honest.
No, all my mods get cleaned by hand.
Yeah, he prefers to rub it out manually.
Yes, Pud, I prefer to rub it out manually.
That's the one I've got.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much the same as mine.
Does your mods and also does your drippers too.
Yep. All I'll say is, if you have one of the old mongrel mods, never use a jig like that.
We've got the aluminium one.
Yeah, never use that jig on the 510.
I wouldn't use it on an aluminium one. An aluminium mech. Stainless steel and aluminium just don't like one another.
Mm.
But I think, to be honest with you, it depends on the speed of your drill as well.
Mm.
If your drill's if there's a fair bit of torque in your drill, you could end up fucking the threads on it.
Yeah.
I'll screw the speed of my drill all the way right down, so it's just 100 RPM, something like that, if it is that. So it's just nice and slow rather than fucking full speed. The next minute your neck's flying here, there, and it fucking well.
Yeah, no, all my mods get polished up, once every couple of weeks. Even the ones that ain't getting used.
Fuck, I forgot Chris is on his own. Chris could have fucking jumped in with us.
If he wants to, he can do.
Yeah. Yep. Chris, you want to jump in? Remember, put some clothes on though.
I'm wondering if that V3 double barrel is worth upgrading to.
No.
I've never not used the first one or the 2.1, whatever it is.
The reason I'm saying is because the battery bit on the bottom is now on a clasp thing.
Yep.
See, chat, fucking put this thing back in when you replace the batteries. Sometimes it can be a right pain in the arse. Fucking sitting there 4 or 5 minutes, try to get this fucking thing back on the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a right pain.
Apparently, Chris is lying in his bed on his phone, chaining away.
Yeah, no, I must admit, I'm surprised how much I'm actually liking the double barrel now. When it first came out, I hated the look of it, everything. Now I've actually owned it and I've used it. Yeah, it's a nice, simple mod to use.
Good evening, Victor.
Hi, Vic. No, I must admit, it's
Try
something.
mine when you're up at the office next month. Thank you very much, Vic. I will take you up on trying that out.
I was tempted to buy the double barrel, but I just never got around it. I think we spoke about it last time as well. It's just one of those ones that's... I need another mod at the moment, like a fucking hole in the head.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same, but I'm still looking out for a TAC 21 at the moment, so I've got to set them.
Yeah.
See, that's what put me onto the double barrel in the first place, was the TAC 21, because Chris had one. Can't remember, it must have been last May. He had one, and ever since then, when I seen his, I always fancied one. And then there was a double barrel, and I went, yeah, that looks cool. So I'm really enjoying having this. It's awesome. Great. It's a great mod.
Yeah, I must have. I looked at was it the special edition one they brought out not that long ago, the one with the logo and that on the front of it. I looked at that, and there was a fair, I think there was a fair difference in price between that one, the special edition, and just the standard. And I thought, for just a logo, I didn't see the appeal, to be honest. I couldn't justify spending that extra bit of cash just for a fucking logo with a chain and an anchor on it.
I'm really liking it. I like the shape of it, the way you can hold it in your hand. It feels, and it's so simple. There's nothing magic about it. It's just a really simple, easy mod.
And that's all you need, though, isn't it? You don't need it. You don't need anything too overcomplicated.
No.
I'll be honest. I still struggle. I still struggle at times with a G class.
I haven't used my G class in
the menu on the T class and on the V sticking completely fucks my head.
Don't get me wrong, my G class is fucked at the moment. I need to get that sent away and get it repaired. But and it took me a while to get that. Obviously, it's basically the same setup with the joystick and all that kind of carry on. But the time I got it, once I get it set up, that's it. I haven't fucking touched it. And I hate it every time you pick up. If you press a button, and the next minute the wattage has changed to joules, and I'm like, how the fuck did they change this back?
Yep.
It can be a pain in the arse, but no, keep it simple. Keep things simple.
Well, again, it's like all that TC mode stuff. I honestly can't see the point of that at all.
No, neither do I. I can't see the point yet.
I don't actually know a single person that actually vapes temp control.
No.
Not as in everyday vaping.
I couldn't tell you anyone. I don't know anyone either that uses that.
I don't personally, but obviously there must be some people out there that still use it because either that or they wouldn't, the manufacturer still wouldn't be incorporating it into their chips and stuff.
I know it's a case of each their own. To me, it just seems like a pointless menu option.
Well, there was a few mods starting to come out, and it only was wattage mode only, wasn't there? Some of the manufacturers actually were doing away with the temp control side of things, just to make things that a little bit more simpler for people. I mean, I think, to be honest, like the likes of the new Vapor. I was waiting to see how long before Pod would put something like that in.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the likes of the new Vapor coming into the scene, coming from the starter kit, and maybe stepping up to a more complex, more powerful mod.
Mm-hmm.
Sub-Omen.
Sorry?
Sub-Omen.
Yeah, does he need, or does she need something with that, with temp control in it? No. Is it just too much for them to get their head round? Possibly. I know it's too much for me to get my bloody head round. And it's something that I would never use. I'll just stick to out and out wattage mode, simple as.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, you don't have temp control on fucking mechs, do you?
No.
Yeah. So.
Well, I suppose in a way you do. It depends what ohms you go for your coils. The lower the ohms, the hotter the vape.
Yeah. But it's still fucking wattage control. It's still sheer power, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've not got that. It's going to cut out when it starts to sense the cotton going dry. Yeah, Vic. Fuck temp control.
Yep.
I don't even know. Does Vic still do the temp control tests in his reviews, or did he stop that? Because I did hear that he was thinking about stopping it. But you not, Vic? You didn't see the point in it. I don't even know if he still does that.
I think he did say previously, though, he would get a lot of shit for people saying why you're not doing it. Because it's just something that he's done for so long.
Yeah. I'm sure Vic still does the temp control.
Yeah, he has. He's just put in there. Yeah, is that people bitched about when he stopped doing it. Because I think people they get stuck in their ways and they see people at the likes of Vic doing a certain thing all the time, and then when they change it, people have a hissy fit and it fucks them up.
Yep. I like the full wattage tests that Vic does.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
It is.
I've still got a video on my phone from October's. Yeah, I have, Vic. I've still got it. The video where I was sitting next to you when you tried that guy's stacked mech when we were sitting in down at the quiet area at October's Expo last year. It was fucking hilarious. His face was an absolute picture. Oh, no. Okay. You know, he's a braver man than me. I mean, I tried it once. I think I got up to about 160 watts. I went, no, that's far too hot for me. No, ain't not going any higher than that. Fuck that. And I know there's people out there that vape 180 watts, 200 watts plus on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Jesus, their fucking throat and their lungs must be made of fucking asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're possibly right, Vic. Stack mechs are an accident waiting to happen, yeah. Yeah, because I think people get too complacent. You know, you get I know what I'm doing, brigade. I've done this before, and they put something together, and you say one of these days it is. I mean, what have you got? You've literally got a fucking pipe bomb in your hand.
Yep.
I think it's just dangerous anyway.
Yeah, 200 plus for Batman. Yeah, you're right there. I mean, there's what's the group called? Vape in Northern Ireland or something like that, and they all use them PWM mods. And there's one bloke on there is using like the mod I want, the Berserker, and he's vaping it at like 80 duty cycles. I mean, that's close to 1,000 watts he's vaping at.
That's like fucking sticking your mouth through in a fucking car exhaust.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, the drip was in his mouth literally for half a second.
But surely, I mean, I don't know.
Crazy.
What could that potentially be doing some damage to the back of your throat?
I would have thought so.
The bronchial tubes, that kind of stuff, your lungs. I don't know.
Well, that amount of heat, yeah, I would have thought so.
I mean, as you keep saying, something in Satan's farts and things like that, it's no. Fuck that. I mean, I know it's. I mean, I've had problems with my chest in the past, and even as you know, possibly all you know, Jules is having problems with her breathing that at the moment. And I think to vape at that kind of temperature, it's got to be doing something.
Yep.
I don't go over 90 watts, so I don't like hot vapes.
No, if I'm on a decent enough build, I'll go to like 110, 120 every now and then. But most of the time, it's around the 95 to the 100.
Yeah, I mean, normally anywhere between, it depends what I'm vaping at the time, it's anywhere between 40 and 80 to 90. That's about it, not any higher. Don't get me wrong, depending on what build I put in some of the mechs, well, obviously your wattage is going to be bloody higher.
Yeah.
I tend to build higher with my coils rather than going stupidly low, because I know that, for me personally, it starts to become uncomfortable. And I know that I'm not getting any enjoyment out of it yet. Is it just part of the big bollocks club? Look at me, I'm vaping on fucking 10 million watts. I don't know.
But I mean, again, on that, I've got quite a low build on there. I wouldn't go any lower than what I've got because with the battery. But yes, it's a warm vape, but I find it an enjoyable vape. You know, if I went any lower than that, I'd be running the risk of it exploding. And B, as I said, it would just be like sucking on Satan's arsehole.
Yeah.
It would just be too damn hot.
Yeah. I mean, you know what it's like at times yourself. You know how hot your drip tip and that gets.
Yeah.
So what the hell's the point in vaping it that kind of wattage with that temperature, when you can't even put that in your bloody mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And as you said, it's literally a second and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no point. It's willy waving.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm fucking sucking on napalm. Fucking do for you.
Yeah, okay, good luck with that.
Under 140, yeah. Again, it's just each to their own, you know. To me, as long as they're vaping and not smoking, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But again, as you say, as long as they know what they're doing, to be able to vape at that sort of wattage or with the low ohms that people vape at. I mean, in some ways, when it comes to mechs, you've got to be a little bit of a mad scientist to be able to vape safely, ain't you?
Yeah.
In some ways, you know. But I learned through trial and error. Up here don't work for maths that well with me.
Yeah, I mean, once I started on the kind of mech route, it was a case of it was back to school, studying Ohm's law. And I said, oh God, I did this years ago when I was an apprentice, working on electrics and electric circuits and things like that on machines and on engines. And you know, it was a case of right, it's came back. It brought things back to the fore, but it's for God's sake, if you're going to do it, people, if you're going to venture into mechs and things like that, please study your Ohm's law.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't
until I'd started vaping on mechs, I'd actually never heard of Ohm's law.
You thought it had something to do with the police?
I'd never heard of it.
No.
Never heard of it at all. Now, one of my friends introduced me into mechs, and he actually taught me the maths to do the Ohm's law to get the right ohms for the battery. And since I've actually learned that bit, I've never looked back. You know, I still can't build my own coils, but I just tell people to build what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm the same. Come, they like to make my own coils. No, I've not ventured down that route yet, to be perfectly honest.
I used to build mine when we first started vaping and stuff, but I soon gave that up and just started buying them. But we have been vaping just over 3.5 years, and it was a good 1.5, 2 years before I even thought about mechs and stuff like that. So I had to take time learning about them, the Ohm's law, and a lot of people helped me and stuff. So they're definitely not for beginners, and you shouldn't start vaping and then think you can just go to fucking a mech within a year.
No, well,
no, definitely not. Not in my opinion, anyway.
It was a year from me starting vaping and moving on to mechs, but I personally was stupid and made the mistake of buying my first mech, which was a Noisy Cricket V1. That was a freaking stupid mistake.
At least vape for about a year and a half before you even venture down there, but learn what you're doing with them. If not, you're going to blow your fucking head and your arm off and your hand.
I mean, there is tools out there to help people to work out your resistance and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you got Steam Engine, you had the Vape tool. I don't know whether that one's still going or not.
Yeah, no, I think it's Google fucked that, didn't they?
I've no idea. That's the one I used to use, Vape tool.
Yeah, no, Vape tool.
Notifications for Google on my phone telling me that this thing is no longer safe to use.
Yeah, something to do with corrupt files or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Vic, you're fine with a mech. It's just you don't trust yourself with stacked mechs. And I don't really like vaping on stacked mechs often.
I don't like them at all.
I mean, I've got a few stacked mechs here, but I won't go any lower than 0.5. Sometimes up around about 0.7. Depends. Obviously, it all depends on your battery as well.
Yeah.
Battery being the more prominent thing. If your battery can't handle the fucking power that you're asking it to pull, then no, forget it. It just ain't worth it. It ain't worth that trip to A&E or worse.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, the only battery I use for a mech now is the 30T.
I use Molly's.
Right.
It's virtually all we use now is Molly cell batteries for everything. I can't see by them, to be perfectly honest.
Looks like Irish.
Oh, it was a drill, was it not a drill? Did he not put a drill? Did Vic not put a drill through a water pipe or something?
Yeah, he did.
To try to hammer it.
Yeah, we don't give them drills now for that very reason.
That's why they invented no nails.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Jules put a question in there. I better answer it, because if I don't, I'll get grief and I can fucking off you here. Where are they? Apparently it's a question to all. What has been your favourite mods? RDA, RTA.
Bloody hell, that's a difficult one. I still think my favourite mech is the Grip. Favourite RDA, I'd probably still say the Bonza, the original Bonza. I find the original one better than the 1.5. I wouldn't like to say on RTAs. And as for regulated mods, favourite one, what have I got up there now? Regulated, I'd probably say the top side. Jill.
Zan?
Mate,
I know you don't have a lot left these days, but
no,
even getting back, what was your favourite?
I've either sold it or Gail's fucking stolen it. Mech wise, it's got to be a Claymore. I know I've had Enforcers and twisted ones from Purge and various, but I'd have to go with the Claymore. Once I got that Claymore, that Enforcer, which I got 2 weeks before, just went out the window. I just sold it. RDA, it's got to be a toss-up between the new gun or what's the other one that I had? Oh, what's the other one? I can't remember the name of the other one. What's the other dripper that I've got?
Trigger?
No, another one. I fucking can't remember the name of it. Then you got the caps for it.
Oh.
What was the name of it?
Cap.
I don't know, I can't remember. It'll come to me at some point. Mod
Were
Y.
the extra caps brass and copper?
The Dead Rabbit.
Dead Rabbit with the...
Challenger cap and priest cap.
Yeah. I'll get the priest cap on mine. I like that. Regulated. It would have to be the double barrel.
Good.
RTA wise, I've had a few. FP and the Kelpie. That's why I've still got them. That's why I still use them, both of them.
Yeah.
Didn't go on with any of the Aromamizers or the Plus or any of them. I just didn't like them. So yeah, the Kelpie and the FP. That's why I've still got them.
Well, for me, mech-wise, I'll agree with you with the Claymore. RDA-wise, the Equitas, I like that you can change that barrel around. It's pretty good. Regulated, I must admit I do like my G-Class, but that's broken at the moment. So I've been back onto my T class. I like this mod as well. It's a heavy mod, but yeah, I would say the G class and the T class, to be honest. And it's not me being an elated bastard. I just because I'm certainly not that. I like the build quality. Tank wise, I'm going to pick 3, which may be a bit a cop out, but the Kelpie, the FP, and the Aromomizer Plus. I'm really enjoying this again since I took out the mothballs. The only reason that I've did this is because I'm running out of spare glasses for the FP. And we spoke about that previously as well. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the FP, the flavour out, it's absolutely amazing. But it's going to get to the stage, I think we're down to the last 2 or 3 glasses, and it's one of these ones that will not leave the house anymore. Because if I drop it on the carpet, God forbid it's not going to smash. Because if it does, then it's a case of what the hell is I keeping the rest of it as well? I'm as well just throwing it in the bin. But yeah, that's me. So yeah, the three tanks that I currently go for is the FP, the Kelpie, and the Aromomizer Plus. I do want to get my hands on a Titan just for the fucking sheer hell of it.
That's why I keep meaning to ship that mod to you.
I don't worry about it. I mean, it's actually Village. It basically kind of gave me the idea of it. I mean, how many times you go to Expo and you're taking maybe 2 and 3 mods with you? If you like a particular flavour and you don't mind vaping it on it for the 3 days, whatever it is that you're there for, take the Titan. Fill that tank up fucking once a day, and that's it. You're good to go. And the batteries last a lifetime, basically.
Yeah.
So it's not as if you're having to humph a shitload of fucking stuff with you.
Yeah, so I tend to stick to the one flavour all the time anyway.
Yeah. Apparently you're out of a certain flavour.
What one's that?
Gilbert.
Done.
Oh.
I think there's like a dribble left in the bottom.
Oh, wrong one. I forgot that one's Gales.
Alright.
I think you're. Oh, wait a minute. It's here.
Yes, that'll do me. Tilbury iced. I've got that little dribble, and I've just been filling up the Black Widow that I was on. I washed that out, and I've just been putting the Tilbury into that, and I've got a wee bit left in this, but I really need to get over and pick that other bottle up.
We might be going over today.
Alright.
That's all I've got left.
That's a shame. What's that?
I'm in chocolate.
That's all she's got left.
It's not ready for another couple of months.
It's not ready for another couple of months.
It's okay, he's got crack in the cupboard for me.
You're onto plums, hen.
He's got crack in the cupboard for me.
No,
I'll
I
look forward
won't
to-
get mine out and mine going up.
I'll look forward when she vapes something else, because it fucking stinks.
The only thing I've still not heard back regarding the Solomero, whether they're still going to be making that or not.
Oh, don't distress him.
Do I need to keep hold of my last bottle of that one then?
No, send it to me!
To be honest with you, I think chefs are doing a little bit of a revamp with their concentrates and stuff. I know they did their profit shots. That's the big bottles you can see up there. What they did was that they started to basically sell profit shot bottles in 500 ml in a litre bottle, and they did their whole range. But I think they started to find that there was only certain flavours that people were buying. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to reduce the size of that profit shot collection if you want.
Mm-hmm.
And they're only going to sell certain flavours. And I'm hoping that the Solomero is one of the ones that they keep on because it's lovely. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, I like that one myself.
Yeah. But talking of juices and stuff, I'll maybe do another little DIY tutorial.
Yeah.
On one of the shows, if people are up for that. Well, Mike, you and I could get through if you want, because I know you were getting your stuff in, your sales and things like that. If there's a juice that there's a flavour you fancy making, and I've got the stuff here, the two of you could make it at the same time.
Yeah.
You could do that in the next show.
Could do that if you want.
All right. Well,
How does that sound, people? Do you fancy that? We'll do a little DIY tutorial again. Maybe
Bueno cheesecake.
I'll make sure I order up some flavour concentrates in.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I can send you the flavour concentrates to make it. That's not a problem, depending on what we're going to do. I can send you the stuff down so that all you've got is the exact amounts is going to be there in the individual bottles.
No, don't worry about that.
Is Empire making a bueno cheesecake?
Yes.
Now that definitely sounds very interesting. If it's not too sweet, because I don't like sweet juices, but that definitely tickles my fancy. That.
Well, that's how he's put. He thinks he's cracked the sweetener-free bueno cheesecake.
That definitely rings my bell. I quite like a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I must admit I'm partial to dessert as well. Well, a dessert vape. I'm not saying desserts before somebody jumps on going, "You fat bastard." But
What? Strawberry lime
record
league cider. Sounds nice.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds like something I've never heard of.
Recorded like cider.
Not much TVP, not much. Right. 6:10, guys.
Bloody hell, already.
That went quick.
Fucking hell.
That went quick. So we got to say our goodbyes then, folks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesus, what a pair of miserable fuckers. I suppose it's left to me again. I don't fucking, for some reason, guys. I'm I've been labelled host.
Yeah.
So
Because he's fucking stupid enough to ask who's doing it every week when we come on.
Right. Well, I'm telling you something. See for the next show in 2 weeks' time, I'm saying fuck all. Oh, come on, like that. Anyway, folks, thanks very much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And yeah, it's been a good hour and 10 minutes or so. It actually flew in this week. So it did.
Yeah, it did fly.
But yeah, as I say, thanks again, folks, for joining us. And hopefully you'll join us again in 2 weeks' time for the Ohm Run. Is that right? Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Ohm Run.
We'll play about with it.
Yeah, 3 geriatrics and their own run.
Could be worse. Could be 3 geriatrics and a fucking colostomy bag.
Well, there is that.
Yeah. So, anywho, folks, thanks again, and we shall see you all in 2 weeks' time.
Say goodbye, Mike.
And folks,
Ta-ra.
bye.
Bye, Mike.
Don't forget, everyone, for the Glasgow meet that's next week. What day is it? It's on the 3rd, guys, at Sully's Vaporized shop. That's Vaporize, not Vaporized.
Or as Vic says, Vaporize.
Aye, Vaporize.
Victoria Road in Glasgow.
Yeah, that's next week. What time does it start? 1 o'clock.
We may do a little live for the shops, and maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a maybe.
All depends. Anyway, until next week, guys, vape what you want, vape safe, vape on.
Oh, fuck off.